My name is Deb Hall and I'm the Director of the NIHR Nottingham Hearing Biomedical Research Unit, and I also lead the tinnitus research that we do here. The unit covers a range of different hearing related problems, including the benefits that people derive from hearing aids, issues around cochlear implantation, particularly in young children who are deaf from birth, and also some research around the epidemiology of tinnitus. So we have an increasingly ageing population, and that brings with it issues around, the burden to the healthcare system of elderly people who have hearing loss and hearing related problems, and how do we best deliver treatments for that population group. Our facilities are adjacent to our audiology service, which is very important for facilitating patient recruitment. We have a nice, welcoming, quiet space with very high-tech equipment and soundproofed booths for undertaking our assessments and our other kind of intervention-based treatments. So the facilities that we have are not facilities that are regularly available in a normal audiology clinic. They're cutting-edge research-based facilities, but in an environment that is very similar to more of a clinical sort of environment. So the cutting-edge facilities that we have include 2 soundproofed booths, and the soundproof booths are equipped with audiometry that enables us to measure hearing sensitivity up to very high frequencies. We've also got equipment for recording different patterns of brain activity, including EEG, and a new technique that we're developing here called near-infrared spectroscopy. That is a new technique based on light waves that enables us to measure the underlying hemodynamic response at the cortical surface. One of the reasons that we're developing this new technology is that we're hoping to use near-infrared spectroscopy with our cochlear implant population, for whom EEG is not possible because of the artifacts imposed by the device on the recording equipment. We also have a number of different assessment batteries that are computer-based, so that as well as doing very sensitive measures of hearing ability, we can also assess people's performance on various cognitive tests, tapping into attention or working memory, for example, which are known to have an impact on listening performance. So the equipment that we've got enables us to kind of capture people's performance on a wide range of different abilities. One of the things that has worked well with our commercial partners is actually our recruitment strategy for recruiting patients into the clinical trial that we're currently running. News stories about the research that we're currently engaged in has been published in the national media and also attracts local media attention. And from that we have a large number of members of the general public who are interested and willing to take part in our trials. And we also maintain a very healthy participant database. So we have a database of over 600 volunteers who regularly take part in various clinical trials that we're undertaking. I like to think of the BRU as a central hub to facilitate clinical trials and translational research in hearing. So we encourage clinical colleagues to come to us with research ideas, and we work with a network of audiology centres and other hearing centres across the UK to try and facilitate not just the work that we do, but to foster this research culture across the UK. And indeed a number of our colleagues based in centres elsewhere are collaborating with us to enable us to deliver multi-centre clinical trials. One of the particular strengths about the commercial trial that we're currently involved in is the level of engagement of our commercial partners, our commercial funders, the Tinnitus Clinic and A&M Adaptive Neuromodulation. And we've really worked with them to identify what the research question is and to try and develop a research design that answers that question and satisfies both partners from our point of view from a research perspective and from their point of view about having the evidence for the efficacy of their medical device. So this provides an ideal model for future research in terms of close partnership working to really take an idea and develop it into a really good quality clinical trial.